we all need to come to grip of what's going on in our country right now with the racism of Latinos. They're trashing Latinos. And let me play a clip here. You might be disgusted, like disgraced, and dándote, ew, but you have to understand how the Republican Party is allowing this to continue on. Okay, they could have stopped it. They have the forces to stop this. All right, they do, but everybody decided to look away. Only I gotta give credit to certain Republicans for coming out and speaking, but some of these Republicans are not in office anymore. So they decided to get out of office and then go ahead and start, fighting against individual one about his rhetoric, about his disrespect. Listen, and disrespect to women. Women. I might get emotional here, but a disrespect to women, man. I mean, women have served in this country from years, from the Civil War. Women have served this country. Women have served in combat. We've lost women in the military because they went out and served their country. Do you realize that, women, it took years for a law to pass. I think it's the 19th Amendment or 17th Amendment, something like that, for the right for women to vote. Man, that's stop the madness. I think that was 1917, something like that. I mean, if you could pull it up, look it up on the history or something like that. And, correct me if I'm on Facebook. Correct me if you could correct me on that. But the degrading of women. All right. Let me put this on.
As president, I have to be your protector. I hope you don't make too much of it. I hope the fake news doesn't go, oh, he wants to be their protector. Well, I am. As president, I have to be your protector. I will make you safe at the border, on the sidewalks of your now violent cities, in the suburbs where you are under migrant criminal siege, and with our military protecting you from foreign enemies, of which we have many today because of the incompetent leadership that we have. You will no longer be abandoned, lonely, or scared. You will no longer be in danger. You're not going to be in danger any longer. You will no longer have anxiety from all of the problems
your protector
our country has today. You will be protected, and I will be your protector.
Ew. No, thank you.
All right, that was an individual one. Okay, now I'm gonna put Tucker Carlson when he talked about a disgrace comment that he made at one of individual one's rally. Now keep in mind, you have to keep in mind with this, these rhetoric that they're saying, that these men are saying about women. He said he wants to be the protector. He's actually letting you know that you cannot do nothing. You cannot do nothing without a man. Okay? Think about that. Women, under his guidelines, under his presidency, under his wings, you women cannot do nothing without a man telling you what to do. In other words, you can't go to school. You can't go dancing at night. No, you can't. If they had their choice, they had their opportunities, you wouldn't be voting anymore. Those women that are generals, colonels, lieutenant colonels, majors, sergeant majors. Nah, women, nah, get out of here. Under his under his wings because he wants to be the protector. You can't do nothing without men. I'm telling you, this is the message. All right, this message. Now, it's funny because they're talking about women. All right, they're categorizing women on this. All right, so here is Tucker Carlson again on women.
She has no skills. How did we wind up with a system where Kamala Harris, you couldn't change the tire on your truck, much less drive it? How did she wind up at the top of the pyramid?
And let me tell you something about that. Tucker Carlson saying that from a woman, Kamala Harris, vice president, who was an attorney, district attorney, and then became a senator, and not became, she was voted. All right, she was voted. And when you're a district attorney and you're attorney general, you get voted for those positions. All right, and then a senator, and then the people raised up and voted for her as vice president. All right. And this guy has the audacity to disrespect this woman, a woman. All right. So what Tucker Carlson is saying with this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to break it down for you. I'm analyzing this. What he is actually saying to you right now is that for women, if you're a lawyer, nah, get out of here. You can't be a lawyer. Get out of here. You can't be a lawyer. I haven't played the rest of it. It's coming. Get out of here. Hey, you want to be a general? Nah, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out the military. You want to be a colonel? No, you can't be a colonel. You can't be educated. You're going to go to the university and study law? No. Carson says no. He doesn't believe that women have the audacity to do that.
Which is, if you allow it, you will encourage more of it. If you allow people to get away with things that are completely over the top and outrageous, if you allow your 2-year-old to smear the contents of his diapers on the wall of your living room.
All right, let me catch up on. Let me talk about this real quick. He just said, let me do this real quick. Let me do this. Let me go back.
Smear the contents of his diapers on the wall of your living room.
All right, so by him saying that, the poop he's saying that the kid will put poop out of his diaper and wipe it all over the walls. All right, the same thing they did January 6th. All right, January 6th, when they raided the Capitol, they smeared poop. These are grown men and women that raided the Capitol and smeared poop on the walls. Yo, and what supporters of this? Who are the supporters for this? Huh? I don't know. Individual one supporters? I guess. It says it's on the news, and they act like nothing's happened. These Republicans acted, but I guarantee you, this is the thing. January 6th, I could guarantee you, every one of those Republicans were running scared as crap. They were scared. And they were after my Vice President Mike Pence to hang him. You know, sometimes you look at these things and don't wish bad, but can you just only imagine if they would have caught up to Vice President Mike Pence? Can you imagine what would have done if they would have got into some of these Republicans or these Democrats, like the House Speaker Pelosi? Can you imagine if they would have catch up to them? I would have been interested in see what would have happened. That would have been interesting. It would have been nice to see. Nice to see, because I would have seen what would have been done. These Republicans that now are looking the other way are saying, "Oh, that was a beautiful day. We were partying. Ponimos salsa, merengue, estábamos reggaeton, estábamos bailando reggaeton at the Capitol, smearing poop on the walls, singing God Bless America. Republicans, what's going on, man? What's happening? You guys at one point were the best party in the world. In the United States, we are a joke. We're a joke. We are a joke to the world. We're the joke. I was, let me finish with Carson here.
And you do nothing about it if you allow your 14-year-old to light a joint at the breakfast table. If you allow your hormone-addled 15-year-old daughter to slam the door of her bedroom and give you the finger,
you heard what he said. He didn't say son. Okay, because he didn't say son. He said daughter. All right, daughter. He said daughter, not son. Now, individual one is talking about he's going to be the defender, the protector of women. Whether now, here it is, whether you like it or not. And that's coming from the horse's mouth. So here goes Carson now talking about girls, women, girls. What is the mindset of these men? What is the mindset of these men?
You're going to get more of it. And those kids are going to wind up in rehab. It's not good for you, and it's not good for them. No. There has to be a point at which dad comes home. Yeah, that's right. Dad comes home. And he's pissed. Dad is pissed. He's not vengeful. He loves his children. Disobedient as they may be, he loves them. Because they're his children. They live in his house. But he's very disappointed in their behavior. And he's going to have to let them know.
Here we go.
He's going to have to get to your room right now and think about what you did. And when dad gets home, you know what he says? You've been a bad girl.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You have to read between the lines, go deep diving into this. Why couldn't he pick a boy? Why couldn't he pick a son? All right. He picked a girl, a 15-year-old. And I'm going to tell you something. All the stuff that's going on, women, children, girls, they want to dominate the female, the woman, the girl in this country. This is coming from them, which is, I just don't understand why we continue on allowing these individuals to continue on saying the things that they're saying. It's freedom of speech. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's freedom of speech, but it's disgusting. It's disgusting. I'm a father of 4 daughters. I got 4 daughters. I got 3 sisters. I got a bunch of female cousins. And I got a granddaughter, nieces, and to hear these rhetoric about women and girls, it is the most disgusting thing that could be said and publicized on television. It's disgusting. And I just can't believe it's being, nobody's said nothing about it. I mean, you got other outlets, news outlets that are saying something about it. That is disgusting. But it's the one outlet that refuses. And this is an outlet that got sued. Millions and millions of dollars for the lie that they continue spreading. So now what they're still doing, they continue spreading the lie at a higher rate. At a higher rate. They got sued already one time. So let's take a look.
You've been a bad little girl and you're getting a vigorous spanking right now. And no, it's not going to hurt me more than it hurts you. No, it's not. I'm not going to lie. This is going to hurt you a lot more than it hurts me. And you earned this. You're getting a...
You heard what he said? You're going to get spanked and you earned it. And you earned it. So read between the lines, ladies and gentlemen. This is the party that you want to vote for. I know who I'm voting for. You vote for who you want to vote for. That's you. I'm just educating you on what's going on in the world. Maybe you don't know. Maybe you're clueless. Maybe you blocked it off, and you just want, because you want to be entertained. You want to be, because the individual one speaks his mind, like Tucker Carlson right now, talking about a 15-year-old that he's gonna spank her, and it's gonna hurt you more than me. That's disgusting. All right, so this is the case of the sexual assault of individual one that you need to listen, because the individual one is going to be your protector. He's your protector. He wants to ensure that you're doing okay, women. All right, women. He wants to make sure that women are taken care of across the country. He's going to be your protector. All right. He's going to be your guardian. All right. This is an individual who is going to, whether you listen, women, whether you like it or not, he's going to be your protector. Okay. Whether you like it or not. If you don't like it, he's still your protector, because as president, he could do whatever the world he wants to. The Supreme Court just gave this individual, open. He could do whatever he wants to do. All right. He could do what he wants to do. Now, this is the thing. Let me explain something to you when it comes to military. This is the individual is going to be the commander in chief of the most powerful military in the world. All right. We are the most powerful military globally. We are the most powerful military in the world. And individual one's going to be the commander in chief. Okay. So in the military, okay, if we have people who are not going to be held responsible, like the Supreme Court say, oh no, he could do what he wants to do. He could take the rights of women. What else do they have a plan? Are they going to take obviously the women are coming in at a high rate when it comes to voting Vice President Harris into office. Is he going to take the voting away from women? Is this a plan? Is this a plan coming up? Because listen to these two individuals, Carson and individual one. All right. How they feel about women. Okay. Whether you like it or not. This is coming from the horse's mouth. So in the military, and let me break it down. In the military, all right. We got training that happens 6 months and year. Mandatory training. All right. Mandatory training. Every year we got mandatory training. All right. In the military. Now, if individual one gets no consequences, and what's going to happen is that every individual, this might happen. I don't know. I don't read the future, because if I can, I would have won the lotto. But if the consequences go away, where we have military values, we get trained. This is all training, military values, ethic training, consideration of others training, SHARP training, which is sexual harassment, assault, response, and prevention training, and other mandatory trainings like Operation Security OPSEC, threat awareness, information security, and information awareness. These are all mandatory trainings that we need to have, plus all the other training that we need to have to ensure we're set stone in our career, that we're doing the right thing in our career, that we're doing the right thing as military personnel. Okay. So if you go up the ranks in the military, your training, you go deep down into different training, because all of this training it's a need to make us an amazing military and respect one another. All right. So let's just say, for example, individual one. All right. Here's the case.
It's true with stars that they can grab women by the.
Well, that's what it's. If you look over the last million years, I guess that's been
Largely true, not always, but largely true. Unfortunately or fortunately.
And you consider yourself to be a star?
I think you can say that, yeah. She's accusing me of rape. A woman that I have no idea who she is. It came out of the blue. She's accusing me of rape, of raping her. The worst thing you can do, the worst charge, and you know it's not true too. You're a political operative also. You're a disgrace. But she's accusing me, and so are you, of rape, and it never took place.
Now he's been convicted. All right, he's been convicted of sexual assault. All right, found guilty among his peers. Now he has to pay so many millions of dollars. I don't know if he paid it or not, but he has to pay millions of dollars, individual one. Now, can you just imagine individual one becoming the president of the United States, commander in chief? Let's throw away Sharp. All right, hey, Sharp, you're out of here. Sexual harassment, sexual harassment, assault response and prevention training. Get it out of there. Get it out of the military. Get it out of the training. Get it out of there. Get it out of there. Get it out of there. You got to get it out of there. Individual one becomes president. It's got to get out. I saw what he did to the microphone on national TV. On national TV. You go look what he did. Individual one did today on national TV. Republicans, what is going on with you? What's wrong with the Republican Party, man? You guys were the bomb back in the days. You guys were awesome. Man, I remember I voted for the Bush. All right? Reagan. Come on, man. What's going on with this? What's going on with the Republican Party to allow this to continue? Y'all need to raise it up. Man, if y'all quick to point out to Democrats like what President Biden did, about calling individual one supporters garbage, everybody came out of the ground. Everybody came out of the ground. Even Fox News came out of the ground. Marco Rubio came out of nowhere. Senator Rubio came out of nowhere. Here, individual one. Here's my paper. You got to see what President Biden said. So he does this on a microphone today, and nobody in the Republican Party is disgusted with this, appalled by this. This is the commander in chief, soon to be. We don't know. Commander in chief, being the most powerful military in the world. Commander in chief with generals, colonels, lieutenant colonels, majors, captain, lieutenants, sergeant, sergeant first class, master sergeant, sergeant major. The strongest military in the world, ladies and gentlemen. And he is doing an obnoxious thing on the microphone. Look, to each his own. I'm not here to tell you who to vote for now. Keep that in mind. Remember what I said. I am not a employee to Fox Sports. I am not an employee to WHAP on 96.9 FM, 1340 AM, Broadcasting Network. I'm not an employee. I rent airtime. And I am sponsored by Stop the Madness Latino, LLC. Okay? But I had to ensure and let you know what Republican Party, what happened to you, man? What happened to you guys? You guys were the bomb. You guys were it. We're it. You guys were, were cool before you got invaded by an individual. People around the world, and I say this because I've been around the world. I've been in many different countries, and so has my my lovely wife, Vega. We've been in my of course my brother, Robert. Listen, Robert Ramos, he's a diehard Republican. You know, he's a diehard individual, right? But I respect his decisions, man. I respect him. I love him so much that I respect him. He who votes for who, is your priority. I mean, your oh my God, I'm just lost for words right now. It is up to you using this platform that I have for the 2 hours that I love to play music. I love playing salsa, English salsa, new salsa. I really get to play the classicals here. New merengue, new bachata. There's a lot of artists, and they're veterans. Veteranos, salseros y salseras with new, lo nuevo, lo bueno. And on FMAM, I got this platform that is sponsored by Stop the Menace Latino LLC to give this platform to our veterans. All right. And that's just what, I decided to take this 2 hours to address the disrespect and degrading that the Republican continues to allow. It's disgusting. It's degrading, So some of the clips that I played are clips that are, of course, on social media platforms, and these are clips. I had the opportunity to do some homework over the week after Sunday's event, because I feel that I had to put this into perspective and raise my voice on this. It has to, because we are getting ready to vote here soon. Early voting has started. Okay, early voting has started. Check your registration. Make sure you are registered, and make sure you have an identification when you go forward to the voting poll. Make sure you have identification that is up to date and it is valid. All right. And vote for your conscience, vote for your heart, vote for who you want to vote for. But remember, this is, my whole perspective on this is for what's going on with the Republican Party. I didn't even finish my program that I wanted to do. And that's good. I'm glad. Listen, thank you so much for those that called in, voice your opinion. And we got to continue on and as Latinos to raise our voices. Our voices need to be heard. Okay? We cannot sit it down. We cannot sit in that. Just like what she was saying, one of the callers about TikTok, and a friend of hers sent her a message. I got messages too. And they were sending me messages about the garbage in Puerto Rico. Look, hey, this was reported about Puerto Rico. It's garbage in Puerto Rico. I'm like, are you kidding me? Why are you sending me this? So in other words, you want to send me this and look the other way. That's what's going on behind me, but I'm going this way. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I don't live in the island, so I don't care. I don't live in the island either. I love to go visit. I love visiting my island. Esa es mi isla. I love my island. I love being Puerto Rican. It's in my blood. I'm a salsero. Okay? It's in my blood. My parents, my mom and dad, raising me, my mom ensured that I continue as a kid to speak Spanish, sending me to Puerto Rico every summer as a kid. I grew up in Puerto Rico. I loved it. But enough is enough. We need our Republican Party to stop this. Find ways to stop this. It needs to be stopped. It needs to be stopped. because our Latinos, I didn't give it to finish Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz, you had it coming too. Senator Cruz, you had it coming to you. Like Marco Rubio. I didn't finish Ted Cruz because I had a good bit for Ted Cruz. Another Cuban American that came to this country. His dad came to this country looking for the American dream. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a couple of minutes left here in the Stop the Menace Latino Show, 96.9 FM, 1340 AM. I want to thank everybody that's tuned in here on Foxtrot Bravo. And those that called, thank you so much. Listen, this video is going to be on Facebook. All right. Please share. Please share. We have to stop this degradation, this discrimination of our Latinos in America. They come into this country, the immigrants come to this country for an American dream, to live the American dream, just like Senator Rubio and Senator Cruz. Parents came to this country for the American dream. What's wrong with them?